the Century's End of Summer Bash. And our contestants will win this audio-video system, a personal computer, and a trip to Hawaii. One of them will win the grand prize, this fabulous Jeep, worth over $13,000. It's the End of Summer Bash on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy to have you here. Good to have you with us. And for the next 5 shows, NBC and Sale of the Century having an End of Summer Bash. Should be a lot of fun with some delightful young people playing with us. And here to introduce the first 3, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer.
Hi.
End of summer.
I know, yeah.
Of course, that's also back to school for the young people.
Yes, it is. This contestant is Vice President of the Latin Club from Los Angeles, California. Welcome, Kim McKelvey.
Hello, Kim.
And he's on the water polo team from Palm Springs, California. Big hand to David Steiner.
Hello, David.
And she will be an ASB president this year from Cerritos, California. Let's hear it for Karen Yoshihara.
Hello there, Karen. And we'll see you later with some bargains that I'm sure you've tailored for the young people,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. Let's get acquainted before we get into the match. Kim, Vice President of the Latin Club.
That's absolutely right, Jim. I was former vice president this past year, and this year I hopefully will be president and lead our school into a successful Latin convention where we hopefully will get first.
All right, atta girl. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
David, you are on the water polo team.
That's right, Jim. I'm the goalie, the varsity goalie for Palm Springs High School, where we took first in the Fontana tournament and second in the Arlington tournament.
Well, good for you. That's a tough sport. You work hard out there with that one. Karen, ASB president. What's ASB?
Well, Jim, that means that next year I'll be leading the entire school at Cerritos High School.
Well, good for you. Nice to have you here as well, Karen, and good luck to all 3 of you. We're delighted to have you here. And we do have some prizes tailored for the young people. Of course, the winner on each day is going to get a crack at the winner's big money game. His chance at $5,000. The end of the week, somebody is going to win that beautiful car, one of our young people, and a great daily prize. And this is a very interesting one. The winner of today's match gets a trip to a space camp. It's a trip for 3, and you will simulate all of the astronaut's experience and weightlessness and all that. That should be very interesting and something to shoot for, and that's going to one of these 3 nice people. $20 starts you all off, and let's get into the match with this. On what TV sitcom could you find Rudy Huxtable? Kim?
The Cosby Show.
That's what it is. Kim gets $5 for the correct answer. She goes to 25. What should you do particularly well if you want to join a glee club? Kim?
Sing.
That's what it is. 2 in a row for Kim. She's at 30. According to the initials, what class are you taking if you're enrolled in PE? Kim?
Physical education.
Oh, she's quick with that buzzer. She has another 5. Yes, indeed. According to the old saying, what should you do if at first you don't succeed? Karen?
Try again.
That time you beat it on the buzzer, you've got your first 5, Karen. Yeah. What pizza chain urges you to avoid the Noid? David?
Domino's.
Yes, indeed. And David's on the plus side of 25. But it's time for News and Bargain. It is the player in the lead who can buy bargain merchandise. And Kim, that's you. Yeah, you've got a $10 lead over David and Karen. And that means you could buy this.
Kim, you won't be late for class with the Gruen Curve X watch. A gold-plated his and her classic. Actually curves to fit the wrist. Timely beauty furnished by Gruen Industries. It's normally priced at $600. But today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $6.
Oh, very nice. 2 watches. His and her watches, Kim. $600 worth. It looks like you're interested, huh?
I really need it because I'm always late for my first mod class at 7:20.
Oh, okay. Well, then we've got to
really
help you
need
out.
it.
$600 worth of watches. Cost you 6. Bottom, you still have a $4 lead. And I'll give you $100 in cash to go with it. $700 bargain for 6, Kim. Going what? Gonna buy. Enjoy the watches. 100 in cash. $700 bargain for $6. Well, that's nice. Now you'll make that class.
Hopefully.
We'll knock the 6 off. Still in the lead, but less than a question over David and Karen. America's hottest funny bunny shakes up the silver screen while trying to save, David?
Roger Rabbit.
Save his marriage to a teen temptress named Jessica. Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That's what we wanted. And by $1, David's in the lead. In what national park are you camping if you pitch your tent near Old Faithful? David?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone it is. David to 35. In the Dr. Seuss story, what holiday was stolen by the... Kim?
Christmas.
That's what was stolen by the Grinch. You're right. And Kim adds another 5. Pain game now. A lot of interesting information as we play for control of the board, and we're looking for the identity of a famous person. Players, identify that person. You'll get control of the flashing lights. I am a pop singer born in Europe. One of my songs sold 1 million copies, despite the fact it was banned on 30% of America's radio stations. I was part of a singing duo that made it big with the album Make It Big. David?
George Michael.
Yeah, we called ourselves Wham. You're right, George Michael it is. David's got control of the board. $10 money card, where or something?
Piano number 8.
The lights are flashing. We lock into your buzzer. You can add to that $1 lead. David, good luck.
Come on, $10 money card, now!
Yes, indeed. David hits the $10 money card. We add it to his score, and he jumps up to 45. Back with the young people and more of the End of Summer Bash right after those commercial timeouts. Here we go.
You can win over $20,000.
Sensational.
I'm going to press my luck. I don't believe it.
You are going to have a wonderful time.
I don't know why I didn't get screened a long time ago. I kept putting it off. What was I thinking?
Okay, Mr. Jones, we're all done.
I told you it was easy.
With Lifeline Screening, getting screened for unknown health conditions is so quick, easy, and affordable, you'll wonder why you hadn't done it before. So if you're over age 50, call now and schedule an appointment near you. For just $149, you'll receive 5 screenings, including ones that use ultrasound technology to look inside your arteries for plaque that builds up as you age and increases your risk for stroke and heart disease. Visits take only about an hour, you stay dressed, and tests are painless. Plus, you'll get a personalized results kit, which includes a detailed report to share with your doctor. These screenings go beyond an annual checkup, and unless you have symptoms, insurance companies and Medicare typically won't cover them. Unfortunately, by the time symptoms develop, it could be too late. Now you don't have to wait. You get all 5 screenings together in this special offer, saving over 50%. So join the over 8 million Americans who chose Lifeline Screening to be proactive and help take control of their health. After all, statistics show 80% of all strokes and heart disease are preventable. 9 out of 10 cardiovascular doctors support preventive screenings among patients with key risk factors. And for 4 out of 5 people who have a stroke, their first symptom is a stroke. Fortunately, you now have an opportunity to find out what your body isn't telling you. Call today and start with a free health assessment to understand your best plan of action. And for just $149, you'll receive 5 screenings that could make all the difference. It's a special offer that saves you over 50%.
So why didn't we do this earlier?
Lifeline Screening. The power of prevention. Call now to learn more.
And sale of the century.
And after these 5 shows, we'll get back to regular play. It might be a good time for you to come down and join us. We'd love to have you. Right now, we're enjoying the young people in a good match. David, 45. Kim at 34. Karen at 25. Here's a question for 5. On what part of your body would you wear your Nikes, Adidas, or Reeboks? David?
Your feet.
That's right. They're all sneakers. You go to 50. Yes. The LA Kings hockey team is hoping to win the Stanley Cup now that they've acquired, David?
Wayne Gretzky.
Yes, and boy, that was in all the papers. David to 55, trying to make a strong move. Traditionally, on the first day of school, if you want to impress your teacher, you bring what kind of, Kim?
Apple!
That's the kind of fruit, and Kim beats everyone with the buzzer to 39. What kind of creatures are boas, pythons, and rattlers? Kim?
Snakes.
Yes, it sounds like she really loves them. Kim goes over the $40 mark. But with an instant bargain, David, this time you have the lead, and you could buy this.
David, if it's hard to get back in the swing of things, you might enjoy this neat 13-inch portable color TV with direct access remote control with a VHS 14-bay 4-event video recorder with 13-function remote control furnished by Sharp. And you can watch your new TV on your new Mayfair daybed sofa. Finished in enamel with brass fittings. Provides comfort as a sofa by day, but is ideal for overnight guests too. Furnished by Corsican. It's normally priced at $1,479. But today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $11.
Wow! The TV, the VCR, and the daybed $1,470. Could you use
Looks great, Jim.
your own TV and VCR, David?
What's my lead, Jim?
You have an $11 lead. It would cost you $11. If you bought it, you'd be in a tie with Kim. I don't want to shortchange you. Television, VCR, and the daybed, and the $100 I gave Kim as well. $1,579 for 11, David. Going once, going twice. We're going to buy. Enjoy all these beautiful items for $11. Well, Karen, maybe next time it'll be you. Right now, David's made a great buy, and as we knock the 11 off, he and Kim are back into a tie. For over 40 years, this red-haired comic book character has attended Riverdale High School. Karen.
Archie?
Yeah, he's still in school 40 years later. You're right, Karen. You got a 30. To help learn geography, you might buy a ball-shaped model of the Earth. David?
A world map.
No. It's called a ball-shaped model of the Earth, called specifically a globe. No, a map would be flat. The globe is round. Sorry about that, David. Judge couldn't give you that one. You lose 5. If you are a somnambulist, what are you doing while you're sleeping? Somnambulist? Huh? You know what? You honest, are other young people waiting? No? Sleepwalking. Sleepwalking, that's what that is. Somnambulist sleepwalking. No one wanted to try it, so you didn't lose anything. This hip-leading man finds himself torn between two lovers and a vocal pig named Vance when the circus comes to town. David!
Pee-wee.
Yes?
Pee-wee Herman.
Yeah, okay, there you go. I'm sitting waiting for you, yeah. That's right, Pee-wee would be acceptable because the title was Big Top Pee-wee, and David adds another 5. Well done, back into that tie. Talking about Pee-wee Herman, now that he's a big movie star, he was awarded a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame, and Pee-wee made this comment. He said, "I want to thank everyone I stepped on to get to the top. Now they can step on me." We'll be right back.
We asked our members, why did you switch to USAA Auto Insurance?
I switched because I felt like I deserved better customer service. USAA, they understand the commitment that military members make. They return that commitment with service that you can count on.
If you've ever served in the U.S. military, even briefly, you could be eligible to join USAA.
I heard about it from an Army buddy of mine. So I switched to USAA for a better experience.
Being retired, I'm on a fixed income, so I have to watch where my money goes. With USAA, I'm getting the best price, so I have money to do the fun things.
Members who switched saved an average of more than $700 on auto insurance.
I added homeowners insurance, and I end up saving even more.
I constantly look for deals on pretty much everything. I want the greatest value for my dollar.
Not only am I saving money, I'm getting more for my money.
USAA representatives are on hand day or night to provide guidance and support.
I felt like I was not just a number. USAA representatives are always there to help.
They definitely go above and beyond.
If you have an accident, you're going to get reimbursed so quickly. When I had a flat tire, when I was in a fender bender, USAA was there.
Call us or go online now to get a quote. And ask for this exclusive tumbler.
I use the word family with USAA because that's how it feels.
I was able to pass down USAA membership to my sons. They've got my family wrapped up tight. We sleep comfortable at night.
Don't wait to find out how much you can save on auto insurance.
I tell people who may have been enlisted, USAA is open to all ranks and all branches. Join.
You need to go with USAA. They're going to be there for you every step of the way.
Even if you served a long time ago, you need to check it out.
Call 1-844-214-0387 or go online for a free auto quote. And for a limited time, ask for this exclusive tumbler, free with your quote. Call now.
Back to the end of Summer Bash, and as you can see, we've got a tie for the lead there. Kim and David, who have both picked up some great prizes, are at 44. Karen, you were just $14 behind, and a $15 money card goes up on the board. So if you got control and hit that, you'd go into the lead by $1. Back to the fame game and a famous thing. I am a television show that became the longest-running animated program in primetime history. I premiered in 1960, became as much a favorite with adults as with children. I reflected suburban life. Although my characters spoke in a contemporary manner, they lived in a prehistoric city of bedrock. Kim?
The Flintstones!
Yes, indeed, and Kim's got control of the board. $15 money card, where's some?
Down to number 1.
Well, David hit 10 before. Let's see how you do, Kim. You've got control. Good luck.
Thank you. Come on, $15 money card.
No, right up the middle, number 5, and Kim gets...
It's a ski package. Wellington's Taperflex Orion RM50 Combo Ski Package. Vinyl vest, ski case, and accessories. Graphic design and coordinated colors. Fun and fashion furnished by Wellington.
That's terrific. You'll enjoy that, Kim.
Guess I'll just have to learn now.
Way to go. All right, and you are still in that time with David. You were playing for the board. The three of you try this. In 1838, who developed the method of coded communication by combining, Karen?
Samuel Morse.
Dots and dashes. Well done. Morse it is, and Karen at 35. The horror films, Freddy's Revenge, and Karen.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's exactly the street we're looking for, and Karen makes a strong move. In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was the last name of the penny-pinching miser Ebenezer? David?
Scrooge.
And David goes into the lead at a great time. David, you've got the lead with the instant cash. And David, if you're unfamiliar with the instant cash, 2 of these boxes have $100 bills. One of them today, and it will be this amount throughout the entire end of summer bash with the young people. One is worth $2,000, David. It costs you the amount of your lead if you want to try to find that $2,000. You have a $5 lead over Kim. It will cost you $5 for a chance at... Yeah, okay. He understood that logic just like that, right? All right, we'll knock the 5 off, you and Kim in a tie. Now, David, I want to see it hit all 5 shows. Which box?
Okay, I have 2 older brothers. I'll take box number 2.
All right. 2 older brothers. I hope you're right. It's $2,000 if you are, David.
Good luck, David.
$2,000!
He did it! He did it! $2,000 in cash! Way to go, David. Congratulations. Thank you. You're going to have to share with your brothers now, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, we're happy for David. Good close match. Less than a question separating the 3 young people. We'll be right back. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's right.
Up next, it's bargains that will tease and tempt you on Temptation. Then, Bert Comby hosts the Super Fast Super Password on Buzzer. Stay tuned.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. Are you getting the benefits you deserve? If you have Medicare, you may be able to get additional benefits. Benefits you may not even know are available, and you may not have to wait for the Medicare annual enrollment period. You may be eligible for affordable plans with additional benefits now. Plans with eyeglasses and eye exams, dentures, extractions, hearing aids, batteries, home health aids, transportation services, prescription drug coverage, and more could be available to you. Some plans have no copays or no deductibles. Some even have $0 monthly premiums. These benefits may be available to you right now. Call now to find out what you are eligible for. The MedicareAdvantage.com hotline is taking calls now. The call is free and there is no obligation. It's easy. You are just one call away. Want lower deductibles? Want to keep your doctor? We can look for a plan that's right for you. Call now to see if you qualify and get the additional benefits you deserve. There may even be plans that help pay for diabetic supplies, incontinence supplies, vitamins, and supplements. Additionally, plans may even include transportation services, fitness memberships, and more. Call now and take the first step to help protect your health and make sure you have the best benefits for you. Call the MedicareAdvantage.com hotline today and let us do the work to find the right plan for you. The call is free and there is no obligation. You may be eligible for affordable plans with additional benefits now. Plans may be available with eyeglasses, dentures, home health aids, transportation services, prescription drug coverage, even an allowance for over-the-counter supplements and more could be available for you. And with some plans, you can even keep your own doctors. Call now to find out what additional benefits may be available to you. You may be eligible for plans that lower your out-of-pocket costs. Some plans have no copays or no deductibles. Some even have $0 monthly premiums. Call the MedicareAdvantage.com hotline. You may not have to wait for the Medicare annual enrollment period. You may be able to get additional coverage now. The sooner you call, the sooner you can get the benefits you deserve.
Call 800-970-7814. That's 800-970-7814. Call now.
Well, again, congratulations to David Steiner with $2,000. David, any idea what you might do with that money?
I'm going skiing.
As a man is going to enjoy it. I'm going skiing. That's it. Go, okay. It's Kim and David at 44, and Karen just $4 behind at 40. Let's get back. By what more colorful name do we know the card game of 21? David?
Blackjack.
That's right. That's the color black. Blackjack. David back into the lead. You want to cheer on our 1988 Summer Olympic team, Karen?
Seoul, Korea.
That's where you got to go. Good anticipation. Karen goes into second place. Where was Neil Armstrong when he took one small, David?
The moon.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That's where he was. And David over the $50 mark. But it is very close on a $25 money card up on the board with a final fame game and a famous person. Although I had only 3 months of formal schooling, I affected the lives of millions with my important contributions. I was born in Ohio in 1847. As a young boy, I demonstrated the great curiosity which led to my later success. Among my many accomplishments were the electric pen, the invention of wax paper. But I'm probably better known for improving the telephone, inventing the phone. Karen.
Alexander Graham Bell.
That's incorrect. And now the rest of the question will continue, clear it, continue for Kim and David. I'm better known for improving the telephone and inventing the phonograph and the electric light. I am David.
Thomas Jefferson.
No. And Kim has the rest of the question to herself, and I have a little more information as we clear it. Kim, I am the Wizard of Menlo Park. I am Thomas Alva.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes?
Bell.
No. All together now. Thomas Alva Edison. If Edison had spoken Latin, she would have gotten it just like that. So no one could take advantage of it. And now, with all three players back in, we finish up the match with the speed round. At the end of the speed round, someone's got themselves a trip to the space camp. It is David, 60 seconds on the clock, of course. David at 54, Karen at 45, Kim at 44. Good luck as we start the speed round. Now, what singing superstar had albums called Bad and Thriller? Kim.
Michael Jackson!
Right. What European country did you visit if your parents took you to Paris? David.
France.
Right. What item comes in fountain and ballpoint? Karen.
Pens.
Right. In what recent movie did Kevin Costner play crime fighter Kim?
No Way Out.
Wrong. What do you have on your feet if you're shushing down a hill? Kim.
Skis!
Right. What three patriotic colors are associated with the American? David?
Red, white, and blue.
Yes. In a familiar expression, what kind of bird catches the worm? Kim.
Early bird.
Right. What special type of dentist should you visit if you need braces? Karen.
Orthodontist.
Right. For most students, the new school year begins after what September? Karen.
Labor Day.
Yes. In the famous Shakespeare play, who fell head over heels for a girl named Juliet? David.
Romeo and Juliet.
Right. Which U.S. president gave the Gettysburg Address? David.
Abraham Lincoln.
Right. In the game Monopoly, how much money do you get for passing go? David.
$200.
Right. Which U.S. state once had time is up, and David is the first champion. Congratulations to David, who's already picked up a lot. And a chance for more in just a moment. First of all, to wrap up, David jumped in quick, and he was right. The three patriotic colors associated with the American flag are indeed red, white, and blue. Kim jumped in quick, and it cost her, and I think I may have thrown her off. In what recent movie did Kevin Costner play crime fighter Elliot Ness? If you had heard that, would you have known?
Untouchables.
The Untouchables. Yeah, the quick buzzer cost you on that. Well, we have to say goodbye to Kim and Karen. Well, Kim, you have certainly had a good day, however. You've got the his and her watches you wanted, the water ski package, $154 in cash. You've got yourself $1,059 for the day. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck in school. Karen didn't pick up anything along the way, but we do have some nice parting gifts for all of our young people. I hope you had a good time.
I had a great time.
Nice to have you here, and good luck with your future studies there. But David, who's already picked up a lot, first of all, well, we've been telling you about it. It's fascinating. David and two of his friends are going to enjoy this great space camp. Don, if you will.
David blasts off for fun and excitement with a trip to a space camp. We'll fly three of you from Los Angeles for a 5-day adventure at a space camp. You may feel like an astronaut as you discover flight simulators, a shuttle cockpit, and experience weightlessness, courtesy of Sail of the Century. This prize is worth $3,736.
Oh, you'll enjoy that, David?
Yes.
Now, David is the first young player of the end of summer bash week to join me to play the winner's big money game. Come on, David. Well, congratulations. Good speed around there to finish it up.
Thanks a lot.
Hop on up here, if you will, sir. You picked up $2,000 a little bit earlier, and now you're playing the winner's big money game for $5,000. 3 envelopes for you, David. Red, yellow, and blue. Which one do you want to play?
Yellow.
All right. You want to solve 4 puzzles in 20 seconds. Do that. You've got another $5,000. Remember, the clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. Got to hit the plunger. Got to give me an answer right away. All set?
All right, yeah.
Well, good luck. 20 seconds on the clock. That's where the words come in. We're all with you now. And the first puzzle starts now. Ship brought first, yes?
Mayflower.
Pilgrims to America. Good anticipation. Well done. That's your first correct answer. You need 3 more before the clock hits 00. You are off and running very well. Stay on that pace. Here's the next puzzle. Now, company makes 501. Yes?
Levi's.
Denim blue jeans, Levi's Strauss. At the halfway mark, David, you've got 13 seconds, so you are in good shape. Stay right there. Next puzzle. Now, little cartoon canary. So that's, yes?
Tweety.
That's right, or Tweety Bird, Tweety Pie. Tweety is what I wanted to hear. Sylvester the cat stalks. Very good shape on time. I think if you know it, you've got it. So we're all with you now, David, for $5,000. That next puzzle starts now. Patriot flew, kite, invented, lightning, rod, yes? Time. Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one mistake you can make. You cannot make another. There's still 2 seconds. You were that far ahead. So if you get an instinct, you can maybe do it.
Okay.
All right? So good luck, but you're going to have to get that instinct quickly. You've got to stop it before that clock hits 00. I hope you get a quick, good instinct. Next puzzle starts now. State. There wasn't enough. You can never tell whether it's 2 seconds, 2 3/4, or 2 and it just turned over to 2. State where Pearl Harbor attack occurred was Hawaii. Could not think of Ben Franklin. Oh, but you've got a great. That's right, because there's still a lot more at stake for you. We'll tell you all about it and wrap things up for the day right after this commercial timeout. I thought you had it. And I know you know it. You just.
Have you or a loved one been diagnosed with any type of lung cancer in the past few years? Even if you smoked, your cancer may be a result of exposure to asbestos, and you may be entitled to significant compensation. Who do you call for the legal assistance you need? You call the Lung Cancer Law Center and the lawyers who have dedicated their careers working to recover hundreds of millions of dollars in compensation for asbestos victims diagnosed with mesothelioma and lung cancer, including smokers whose risk factor is 50 times that of non-smokers. In fact, many of these companies knew the risks of asbestos exposure and that it was significantly more dangerous for smokers, but just didn't care. The attorneys with the Lung Cancer Law Center have decades of experience and are here to determine if and when you were exposed to asbestos and who should compensate you. If you've been diagnosed with lung cancer, call the Lung Cancer Law Center at SWMW Law. You don't pay anything until we win.
Do you owe money to the IRS? Listen to how Optima Tax Relief helped these people put their tax debt to rest.
I owed the IRS $102,000.
I owed the IRS $66,000.
It's a horrible feeling. You know, at some point in time, I knew the IRS was going to be coming looking for me.
I was paralyzed with fear.
Optima got me a settlement with the IRS.
The team at Optima Tax Relief settled my IRS tax bill.
It was every bit of a new lease on life for me to be able to get that burden off my shoulders.
They really cleared the path for me to have a fresh start, and I will be forever grateful.
And I'm still amazed. Tell the story. People do not believe me, and I have paperwork to prove it.
For your free consultation, call 800-952-7022. That's 800-952-7022.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some people say dress your age. That's ridiculous. Age is just an illusion. How you show up for the world, that's what's real. What's your idea? I put it out there with the GoDaddy website.
Start selling your waffle maker in the time it takes to toast a waffle.
Not using it? Just sell it, ship it, and get paid with Mercari, the selling app.
Back with our champion, David Simon. Before we wrap things up for the day with David, remember, NBC's End of Summer Bash continues coming up next with classic concentration over most of these NBC stations. And David, you have had a very good day. You missed that 5,000, but you did great. You will be back at the end of this week, and you could maybe win that car. You've got a shot at it. He will be back with $7,315 for the day. Well, still, this is congratulations. There you go. You're all set for the first day.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking. Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production.